Hi guys, welcome back to Mommy Inspiration. My name is Jessica and today I want to have a video and show you guys how I sanitize my home. First of all, let me just say there are some chemical products that I have here and then there are some all natural. So whichever one you guys prefer to do in your own home, then you have best of both choices here. So you can go either way. I use a little bit of both. So let me get started with the chemical side. So of course, Clorox and Clorox bleach, we use this in our house. This is what I got. I always get the big jug so we can always fill up our little bottles later, or this bottle later. So I got this. You do have to dilute it and it'll give you all the instructions on the back. Just make sure you read the labels when you use this. What I do with the Clorox spray is I basically I try to run my home as a daycare. Now if any of you have ever worked in a daycare, there are these 2 spray bottles that you keep in the daycare. There is bleach and water, or Clorox and water, and it's a diluted of like 1 gallon water and 1 cup with, and it's mixed, and you spray that out in spray bottles. So that, and you use this, you spray it down on tables and stuff after the children eat. The second bottle that all daycares have is soap and water. And it's just, you know, a full bottle of water and just a little squirt of soap. And what I do with these is that after every meal or after every activity that the children have at the table or at their activity table or kitchen table, it doesn't matter, I clean it with the soap and I spray it really good and I wipe it down. And then immediately after that, I do a real good healthy spray of the bleach and water, and I leave that on for 2 minutes. Now, I was in the preschool a while back, so it might have changed. So if it's changed, let me know down below if you work in the preschool now. But you leave it on for 2 minutes, and then you wipe the excess water that has not dried of the bleach. You wipe that off, and then you have a clean table. So that's how we sanitize our kitchen tables and our activity tables and even the countertops after the kids have played. Another thing that preschool also did, they took the bleach spray after every afternoon when the children would leave to the playground for pickup time. The last thing the teacher would do, they would spray down all the toy shelves. So let me show you how it would be in a home. So let's say it's nap time like it is now. You could use it for that time, or you could use it at bedtime when all the kids would go to sleep, so you know that it would be completely dry by the time they wake up. So you would take your bleach spray, you would spray all the hard surfaces that the children have touched. Just a real quick spritz like that. And the handles here, do that. And the table, just do the table like that. And then let it air dry like that. This piano, it should be fine because it's just a very light mist. Just make sure you make the bottle into a light mist. And for the toys, I would spray all the hard surfaces. I would bring out like the bus, I would spray the whole bus like that. Don't go crazy because it will, if you go crazy, get too wet. Do that. And if you have stuff inside your baskets, if you have your toy system like this, so you just spray that. And it should dry for that night or the whole during nap time, that whole time. So, and it should dry. So that's a good way how to keep your toys sanitized. Just do that once a day, and if you feel like it, you can do it every nap time and bedtime. If you have a lot of kids, or if you have people visiting throughout the day, other kids, you can always do both. It doesn't matter. You can do it as many times as you want. Just make sure that it's dry by the time the kids come back. Also, another thing that daycare used, they used gloves. They used latex gloves. Now, I use this for diaper changing because it's very difficult to keep, you know, the dirty diapers from getting all over your hands and stuff like that, and so you just want to be extra safe. Also, if your child has like the throw-up bug, it's just a lot safer for you and the other children in the house to use the latex gloves, clean up the spills, the dirty diapers, clean up the throw-up, and just take it off and put it in the trash still wash your hands before you move to another child. It just puts that extra protection for you and the other kids. I strongly suggest this because I used this just the other night for cleaning an accident right before bedtime. It was a really bad accident in the bathroom, and it really helped us out. I would have been having to pick up some really dirty stuff last night if I did not have these gloves. Also, I use to keep a sanitary house is these Lysol wipes. My husband loves these things. And he would take them and he'll like wipe the whole table down, wipe the countertops down. It also says on the back what it kills, and one of them is the coronavirus, and of course the influenza, and the list goes on and on. So use this. This is rubbing alcohol that I turned into a spray bottle. Now if you really want to get things nice and clean, this is just a regular spray bottle top that I got from the dollar store, and it just so happened to fit this big bottle of rubbing alcohol, so I just replaced the top with the spray top. Now I can spray anything with this, and if you're going to spray something down like I just said with the toys, you can do it that way too. This is just another option you can use to disinfect. Okay, so if you're going to wipe stuff down, you ask, what do you wipe down? What we basically do, we keep a rule of thumb, is all the touched areas, which, you know, with kids is a lot. Basically, the door handles, the countertops, the chairs. Don't forget the back part of the chair, the seat, the backrest of the seat of the chairs, because the children use both hands and pull it out and pull it in. Make sure you wipe down or spray down the faucets, the handles on the faucets, because somebody has to turn it on before they wash their hands, so that's always dirty. It's just always make sure you wipe those down. Make sure you wipe down or spray down the light switches and wipe it down, because those are high traffic areas. The refrigerator handle, that's a high traffic area. Like I said, the toy shelves and their play sets and their tables and toys. Just do a little quick spritz or Lysol wipe and wipe it down. Okay, so we talked about the bleach and the alcohol and the Clorox and the Lysol wipes, but instead of doing the chemical sprays such as this bleach and Clorox spray, you could also do the all-natural sprays such as Mrs. Meyer's products. This is the geranium scent. I got that for the spray, for the dishwasher, and I got the basil refill bottle. And this is 1 ounce of the solution to every 1 bottle full of purified water. It smells nice, but it also disinfects your house and everything. And so if you wanted to go the all-natural route, you can go for this product. There are many other products out there that are all-natural, and you can just Google that and find a big list of whichever one. So just do the same thing that I did. I showed you with the chemical ones. Just spray down all the high traffic areas, spray down the toys, and just use it the same way as you would with what I just told you with the Clorox spray. One of the things that I do to try to keep a sanitized house, to keep it sanitary, is laundry. You can use your laundry to disinfect the clothes, and what you could do, if you do essential oils, you could put a couple drops of tea tree oil, not much, just a few drops of this tea tree oil, and I'll leave a link of this down below. But the tea tree oil is a antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, and even I think antimicrobial. So it pretty much gets everything. So, and all you need is a few drops per load, because this stuff is strong and you will be able to smell it when you add it to your regular laundry detergent. And I would add it to any laundry detergent, whichever one you feel comfortable. So that's how you can keep your laundry sanitized. Now everybody tells you that you need to wash your hands, but if you've got a lot of kids and you're with your kids all day, it's kind of hard to remember, okay, I forgot to wash hands. It's always good to have these little checkpoints or these little transition times to remind you, oh, this is a good time to wash hands. And the best times that I find that it helps me remember is during the transition times. When they come in from outside, that's the best time to wash hands, because they'll bring germs in from outside. Even if it's in the backyard, go wash your hands. If you're coming home from church or the grocery store, go wash your hands. If you help the child go potty, or if they come back from going potty, did you wash your hands? And you make sure they wash their hands. And always wash your hands before we eat. And those are the 4 best times, transition times, to remind kids or to encourage kids and help them learn to go wash their hands. So that's my video on how I try to keep a sanitary house. There may be some things that I didn't touch, but because it would have been too long of a video. But if you guys have any ideas on how you guys keep your house free of germs the best you can, please leave a comment down below and let me know about it, and maybe we can start helping other parents getting ideas of cleaning their house. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you guys out a lot, and give us a thumbs up and click the subscribe button for more videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Today's video, I'm going to show you how I make my DIY hand sanitizer spray. You're going to need a spray bottle, and I would suggest a glass